Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John, and this is the world-famous Sipping Den. On this channel, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol, and I've also do everything that has anything to do with coffee. It's a beautiful thing, man. So, if you want to see what I do, just check out the playlist, and I have everything broken down into categories and subcategories to make it easy for you to find everything that I do. Also, every video I pin the first comment because it always has a link to whatever I'm reviewing. In this case, beer. A beer that has to do with a rock band, Styx. So, if you look at that, it says, "Oh Mama." Then right here, which is hard to see, what does it say? Renegade, yeah. And then it says Styx. So that's the band Styx, how they spell it. They're actually from Chicago. "Oh Mama" is the beginning line for the song Renegade. It's 6% alcohol by volume, by the way. This song they play at the Steelers, Pittsburgh Steelers, when they play football all the time. And so since this brewery is in Pennsylvania, which obviously we're between Pittsburgh and, it's a little north of Pittsburgh. They're in the heart of Steelers country, so they collabed with Styx to produce this beer, or at least got Styx to give them rights to the name. And that's pretty much it. Brewed and canned by Voodoo Brewing Company, Meadville, Pennsylvania. I know that they've opened a lot of breweries now up in Erie. There might be one in Columbus, Ohio. They're opening a lot of tap rooms. Voodoo is. So this is a lager. Oh, and lastly, I guess, if you were to scan that code right there, then you would get the song would pop up. I would do it, but then I'll get flagged, right? For the music. So let's just see how the beer is. Now I've done a few of their beers. This is made with water, yeast, hops, and unfortunately, well, I won't say unfortunately, ingredients: water, barley, I should have said, hops, yeast, traditional, German purity laws right there, but then they added corn, all right? They had to Americanize this bad boy. So, once you look at the color, what you would expect. Let's see if this is a nice, crisp, clean lager. So it pretty much has the same ingredients as the macro breweries, Budweiser, Miller. You know, with the corn. I think Budweiser uses rice, called those adjuncts. But what I'm expecting out of this is a little more flavor, because I expect from this brewery, independent brewery, to have a little more hop presence. Maybe a little better hops, or at least a little more hops. It's not an IPA, but you want a little bit. You don't want a watered down sweet beer, or at least I don't. It's 6% ABV, so the mouthfeel might be a little heavier with the higher alcohol. We'll see. Let's get into it. The smell is fine. It's a clean lager smell. Yeah. All right. Thinking, is there a difference between at a brewery and popping that Budweiser? I got a lot of breweries. Still out of the can, you know, it's not a tap, so let's just leave it where it is. It smells like a good, clean lager. Do an acclimation sip, always. Now I'll concentrate. As far as it comparing to most of us have had, a macro brewery, Budweiser, Miller, you name them. It is a little more flavorful. It has more hop, which I thought it might. It's got a way more bittering on the back. It's not crazy. It's not an IPA, but it's way more hoppy than a Coors or a Budweiser or anything like that. It's less sweet. Now, I said it has more flavor because it's, that hops that they're using here is very floral. I mean, very floral. Not so much in the smell. You know, I said floral, and what I should have said was fruity. Can't really taste flowers so much, but it is very fruity, very, very fruity. So those hops are fruity. I like that there's no pine. I like the bitter aftertaste, the bittering immediately after it passes mid-tongue, which hangs around a while, but the very front is kind of sweet fruit. So a little more intense than a macro lager, and not bad. So thank you for being here, and don't forget to sub and check out my playlist, and I'll see you all on the next one.